Alright, hello everybody, what's going on? My name is Enemy100 and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be playing Project Cars 2, and while I'm playing this game, I'm going to be talking about my video game history with racing games. I did this with Call of Duty and Need for Speed, and now I'm going to do it, and now I'm going to be talking about my Call of Duty history. I've done that before. My history with Need for Speed, yeah. Now it's going to be my history with racing games in general. And I will do more videos like this as well. I don't know which one's going to be next. I don't know when I'm going to upload it, but I will. But let's just get right into this. I have to tell you one thing. The first Project Cars was actually not that good to me at first. The cars weren't driving right to me. But it started to get better. It got better and better as I kept playing it. I started to learn how the cars I started to get better. I started to learn how they drove, how to basically I wasn't that good. Then as I kept playing it, I got better. Then they came out with this game, and now they're coming out with a third one. And I will be getting the third one just to see how it is. I got this one. I don't think this is the demo. I think I got this one for free from Xbox. The first one I also got for free as well. I got the first one for free because I was waiting for Gran Turismo Sport to come out. I need to upload that as well. And while I was waiting, I decided to play this basically. So that's kind of why I have this game. We are officially in hell. I think that's what it says. Hell, Norway, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where did that come? Oh, never mind. Now, the first racing game that I ever played was Crash Team Racing or whatever it was, and that game was very, very fun. The second racing game that I ever played was Need for Speed Underground, the first one for the Game Boy Advance. Then when I got my PlayStation 2, I played Burnout Dominator and a lot of the Need for Speed games that came out for that system, almost all of them. Okay, it might not have been almost all of them, but yeah. And I will tell you one thing though. Burnout Dominator, that game was fun. The voice, there was a lady, there was like a little trailer that played before the game starts, and that lady, she was serious. Very serious. But yeah, that game was very fun. Racing, crashing, it was just, and the soundtrack was awesome too. Now, I've already talked about Need for Speed in my previous, in one of my previous videos, so I don't think I need to go over that. But yeah, I played a lot of the Need for Speed games on my PS2, and I played Burnout Dominator on there as well. I don't think I played any other racing games. I don't remember. I don't think I played any other racing games on there, but on my hold on. Let me start on my PS3. For my PlayStation 3, that's when I decided to continue on with the Need for Speed series. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, didn't see that coming. I decided to continue with the Need for Speed series and get Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Limited Edition and The Run the Limited Edition as well. And along with Most Wanted, the 2012 version. And those three games were fun. Like I said before, Need for Speed The Run, I believe, had the best storyline in any Need for Speed game of the ever. And now for my 360, I also got Driver San Francisco. Now that game was a different game. In that game, you can possess other drivers and their cars and just drive around the entire city. Basically just drive around the entire city as you want or whatever the hell. Now the missions. Now that game I didn't finish. I traded the game in because I didn't feel like playing it anymore. But that was a different type of game though, and I actually liked it for a good long time until I got rid of it. Now the reason that I wouldn't get that game before is because it had a man with a gun and a car, and I thought it was a story type of game. But I decided to get it because I read it and it said driver, so I was like, let me get this game to see what it's like. And when I played that, I was like, God damn, this is a pretty good game. But I got rid of it because I didn't want it anymore. Now, there are a bunch of games that I had on my 360, like a lot. Some I've kept, some I bought, and some that I got rid of. Now I really started to get into different types of racing games when I got my Xbox One. That's when I really got into racing games. So they had Project Cars 2, which I'm playing right now, and Project Cars Out of My Way, Project Cars 3, which is coming out soon. And I have to say, the first Project Cars, that game actually looked really good. And before you even start a race, music starts playing. And I have to say, the music was serious and so intense. I actually have that game, but I don't. But I don't have the game downloaded. I think I might do a follow-up to this video while as I'm playing that game. I have the game on my channel though. But yeah, that game was actually kind of fun, and it was very serious too, and I really liked it. Now, it took me a while to actually get used to how the car drive and to get them to stop sliding. It took me time to get used to that. But the game itself was actually very serious and very fun. I have to admit, it actually was. Now, I actually do remember getting two other games on my 360. It was either two or three. It was on my 360 and my Xbox One. I remember getting Forza Horizon 2 and 3. Now the first Forza game Now the first Forza game I actually got that for free and I played it like once or twice and I was officially faster than a plane. That's what happens when you first get on the game. You have to beat a flying plane, which is weird but still awesome. Now, in the second Forza game, I got the no, not Forza, Horizon 2. In Forza Horizon 2, that game is actually pretty fun. I played that for a good long time. I played it a good number of times with my friends as well. And the reason I got it was because there was a Lamborghini going through a lot of dust on the fields or whatever. That's the reason of why I got it. And then the cars on there started sliding for some odd reason. And I tried to make the game work. I slowed down as much as I could, and the car just wouldn't stop sliding off the damn track, and I don't know why. So I traded it in and got the third one, and the third one was actually better. The third one was a lot better. The cars didn't slide as much, and there were and there was a lot of stuff to do on there. It was a big area, and I actually liked it. But I didn't want it. But I didn't want it anymore, so I got rid of it. Then they came out with, I think they came out with number 4, and they had different seasons of different cars and trucks and stuff. That was actually, that so far is the best one, but I didn't get it. Now, with Forza Motorsport 5, that game, oh my goodness, man. That game right there was actually, that game was, there are a bunch, the cars on there, oh my goodness, not good. The way that they drive is just not good. The only car that I was really able to drive and get under control was, were the open wheel cars, the Formula One cars. Those were the only cars that I was able to really get under control, because the other ones just did not drive correctly. And my dream car, the Lexus LFA was on there, and I couldn't get that one to work either. So I did my best to deal with that game, but I actually played it for I actually played it a lot, but I just but at some point I just stopped playing it altogether. I still have it because I got it for free. Now Forza Motorsport, I think it was 6. That game, is fucking horrible. The only the only thing. Okay, so I think there was a Porsche on that game. That's the one that they introduced that was on the cover. That car can't. I tried to make that car work, but that car I just kept hitting the wall and I just kept hitting everything. But there was another car in that game, and there was truck racing on there, in the demo, and those were perfect. Those were 100% perfect. I had no trouble, but I didn't get the game. I was more into Need for Speed at the time, and I've talked about that already in my previous video, so I don't gotta go into that. And I think the time in this game is changing, which I actually kind of like. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Forgot. I forgot how to look behind me. Oh well, doesn't matter. Now, so yeah, that's my history with Forza and why I don't get Forza games. Now, I will tell you one thing, the Hot Wheels edition on the second one or the third one, I forgot which one it was, that was an awesome touch. Now, I was thinking about getting the game, but then they came out with another one and they added, I think they added some kind of Lego, DLC to it, and I was thinking about getting it because of that, but I still never got it. Also, they had Forza Motorsport Presents Fast and Furious. Now that I never beat, but that right there was really, really awesome. That might have been that was an awesome DLC to have. Wow. Now I've already talked about Project Cars, how the game was serious, how it looked really good. The second one that I'm playing right now looks good, it looks better. It's just not, it's a little bit more serious when you like scroll through the menu and stuff, but when you actually like play the game and race and stuff, it doesn't seem as serious as the last one was. Now the third one, I have no idea what the fuck they're gonna do with the third one, but the third one, yes, the third one does actually look good. Now, Gran Turismo. Now on my PS3 at that time I wasn't into Gran Turismo racing games because oh crap, I had got number 5, but I traded that in. Then I decided to get Gran Turismo 6. I forgot why I wanted it. Now when I got Gran Turismo 6, that game had over 80 tracks and more than 1,200 plus cars. That to me might be one of the best racing games ever made because of everything that it had in it. And no, I never beat it. I just raced with the. There was some kind of mode on there where you could race with like 6 cars or some shit, and that to me was actually kind of fun. And no, I didn't win every time. There's also a couple of glitches, and well, not glitches, but a couple of ways you can get like 100,000, 500,000 credits or some shit. But I never did that either because I never exactly beat it. Then when I found out they were coming out with Gran Turismo Sport, I decided to trade it in and traded my PS. And that game apparently was bad. That game apparently it was just bad. Oh my fucking goodness. But I still play it for one reason. I love Gran Turismo. I love the game itself. I love the series, even though this game is not good, not the best. I still play it because I'm able to deal with it. But Forza, I can't deal with. Oh my god, I cannot deal with Forza. Project Cars, I can tolerate this, but it comes to a point where I just have to stop. Now, Need for Speed, I will never give up. Well, hopefully I don't have to give up on that game, hopefully. Oh shit. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Apparently I was going too fast. Race position 4. Yeah, I tell you, I am not the best at racing games. I'm not the best. Some racing games I am good at, some I'm not, and this one I'm not good at. I tell you. But this time we have more cars. I think that I have like 31 cars. I also want to mention that I recently got Forza Motorsport. No, not Forza. Gran Turismo 4 for the PS2. For a Nord racing game, it's actually pretty good. Okay, this is not what I had in mind. I think this is actually a drift car. I'm trying to get my car under control and what the fu- what is this? A pileup. No! This is okay. This is not what I expected. Um This is not what I expected would happen. I know this is a drift car, I understand that. Didn't think it was gonna be this hard to control though. Someone help. Okay, trying this again, using a KTM car. Never used this KTM car. I've used a different kind of KTM car, but I've never exactly used this one. But that pile up, I knew that it was a drift car, but I didn't know that it was gonna be that goddamn hard. No, not another one. No, no. What the f? I'm on. I'm on top of a car. No, get off the car. I can't. I can't move. Get off of the car. I can't move. Get. I still can't move. This is n. Move. Get up. There's still cars back there. Get off of me, you fucking Forza, fucking KT. Whatever the hell you are. I don't even know what you are. Get off me. I'm actually on him, to tell you the truth. God damn. That was not. I don't think I should do 31 cars on one track anymore. No, 32 cars. Sorry. The same damn thing happened the last time. Ugh. Too fast. I don't even know how to back. Did I just changed my view? Oh, I did. Oh, okay, so that's how you do it. Whoa. Okay, this is not what I... Okay, no! Thank you. Good God almighty. This game is tough. Now you see why I don't play it. But sometimes fun things can happen. I remember this one time, it was one of the worst races that I ever did on Gran Turismo. Everybody kept hitting everybody, including me. Now, if we move on to what I was talking about before, Mario Kart. I have a long history with Mario Kart, and my favorite, I believe I played it before. My favorite, honestly, is Double Dash, because you can play with a lot of people on there. Like I'm talking about, like a lot of people on there, and this car is not stopping correctly, or not stopping on time. Sorry, that's why I'm in last. Okay, I ain't choosing this. Okay, I ain't choosing this car no more. But yeah, Mario Kart. Yes, that game was actually very fun. I got Mario Kart 8, then I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I don't play Nintendo games that I used to. I used to play the hell out of my Nintendo Switch. But I don't play I mean my Nintendo Wii U, but I don't play my Nintendo games as much as I used to or should. But I do like Nintendo. I do still like Nintendo, and I like Mario Kart 8 and other games, and they are actually pretty fun. And to this day, I do still play them, including Mario Kart 7, which I have on my 2DS. Now, I'm going to do one video where I talk about, apparently it might be talking about me hitting this wall, but it's going to be about my history with off-road video games, and I'll talk about that at some point. Which means in this video I don't have to talk about dirt. But yeah, this was the general history with my racing games, and no, I'm not done yet. Because I started to get introduced to a lot of racing games when I got my Xbox One, and I will tell you about one racing game that I did not like. Assetto Corsa. That game, oh my goodness, was bad. That game was just, ugh, bad. Now the first crew was, it actually had I didn't beat the whole thing, but it had a good story. Now the crew 2 is good from time to time. But it didn't really. I like what they did though. Every type of motorsport is in that game, from monster trucks to water sports to flying through the air to racing on tracks, breaking out onto the streets and stuff. That is pretty good. But it didn't how can I say this? It didn't like pique my interest. I wasn't exactly interested in that game, even though I still have it. I got it at a deal from somewhere, so I do still have the game. I just don't play it. But yes, I do still have the game. I just don't play it. That's all. But I will tell you one thing: the first one was actually good. Car, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose anyway because of that fucking pile up. Now there's another game that somebody in my family told me to get. He told me to get Project Gotham Racing. So I got two of the games. That is actually one of the best games that I play because you can race on tracks with cars, trucks, and motorcycles. That right there is one of the best games that I played. But I'll tell you one thing, there was another game that also that I absolutely loved that I wish they would have kept making. That game was MotorStorm. MotorStorm, oh my goodness, that video game series was awesome. MotorStorm Apocalypse, wow, was crazy. MotorStorm RC was actually really good. I uh so yeah, it was Apocalypse RC. I think there was one that came before that I didn't finish as well. And okay, I didn't finish any of them, but they were actually really good. I wish they would have kept making that game because they are actually good. And that kind of also reminds me of Wreckfest, which is another incredible, awesome racing game. That game right there is something different. The wrecking of cars, oh my goodness, in that game is incredible. Similar to BeamNG Drive, which is also awesome, even though I never played that one. That kind of also reminds me of the other Burnout games, like Burnout, Revenge, I think Takedown, Paradise. Those games were some of the best. And Burnout, Paradise Remastered, they made it look better. That game, I haven't beaten it, but the game, I do still play from time to time, and that game right there is something awesome. Then they came out with me crashing into a wall again. No, 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 no! Crap. Then they came out with Dangerous Driving and Danger Zone 1 and 2. I got Danger Zone 2 for free after I got Dangerous Driving, and that game is basically similar to Burnout. And I have to say, it is actually a fun game, but it doesn't bring the joy or the nostalgia that Burnout has. I mean, it's similar, but it doesn't bring the joy or the nostalgia feeling that the original Burnout games have, like Dominator and Revenge. It doesn't really bring the joy from those games back. But they were fun, though. I mean, sorry, it was fun. Sorry, yeah. Now, I'm trying to remember if there are any other racing games out there that I have played. I can't really think of any of them that come off the top of my head. I really can't really think of any. But I will tell you one thing, the Need for Speed games where you actually race, like Shift 1 and 2, those two games are actually really good. And I really like how the cars on that game turn and drift and stuff as you race. That I really do like. That is actually pretty good. And I've actually said that in my previous videos, believe it or not. But the newer games, though, the newer racing games that are coming out, we've got a new Forza game, a new Gran Turismo game, Gran Turismo 7. We've got Project Cars 3, and I believe we got more. They also came out with a brand new Crash Team Racing game, and I can't get out the first damn level of that game. I can't get up the first damn level of that game. No, I can't. And I'm not going to keep trying either. Okay, I'm lying. I will keep trying. But yeah. So yeah, guys, I think this is it for this video. Yeah, I think this is that okay, something next to me just fell. I picked that up, but yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time for another video. And the next historic video that I'm going to make will be my history with it'll be my history with off-road racing games. And there is another game that I wanted to talk about as well. Street Outlaws is actually a good game. If you like drag racing, get that game. That game right there is actually good. So if you want a drag racing game, that game right there is for you. It is actually a really good game, I have to admit. Now, there might be some games that I miss, so I might do a follow-up video on this at some point. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time for whatever the hell I play. Alright, see ya.